Hello and welcome to the Aston Martin V12 Speedster Track Day event. You will need upgrades of all threes to complete this event. Total cost for that will be $1,692,800 R dollars and 349 gold. Rewards of $160,000 R dollars, 40 gold, 6,500 VP points. Final cost of $1,532,800 R dollars, 309 gold. Let's get rolling. Alright, we're in the last stage, stage 5, starting off with an engine that's overheating and we're not allowed to get damaged. That does make things a little bit tricky. Ooh, and we're at a Porsche test track long circuit. So, let's see, lately the way they've been doing overheating stages makes me angry. Lately, you build up heat and then when you coast, you don't dissipate heat, which doesn't make any sense. Because the engine's cooling off if I'm not on the gas, so it should be dissipating. So let's just, whoa, no off track, baby. So let's just see what happens here. This is about it. Like I didn't do test driving. Like I was saying in my prior video, stage 4, I thought I lost all my recordings, or half of them, but it turned out that it was in a different recording app that writes after you're done recording, whereas my regular one is writing as I'm recording. So I just didn't realize that it was still there. It showed up 10-15 minutes later after I'd already done my cloud restore. But I'd much rather show you my first run of this event. I'm really happy that I found the footage. This is me figuring it out, and it looks like that engine heat kind of looks like it just keeps building. So I'm trying to be careful. I'm working my way through traffic slowly. Bus stop here got me in trouble earlier, so I tried to really blast through there. They take the bus stop so stupid. They want to go left, right, right, left, and they just suddenly turn into you when really going through the Porsche bus stop is just one big right-hand turn. As far as where off-track is in this game, which is on this track, it's fabulous. There's pylons. That's actually where off-track happens. It's so, like right there was a pylon on my right. And anyway, it's kind of interesting. Cool little fact about real racing next is that pylons and barriers, you actually can hit them. They actually go flying. I remember being at a Lime Rock and I got stuck on top of a barrier for a bit. No news about when that game's coming out. They're very tight-lipped about that, which is actually normal. For instance, every single update, I only know what's going on about a week in advance. So I totally respect that. This is a big company, lots of legal stuff, and lots of licensed products. So I'm hoping to know about it before it comes out. I'm hoping I'll know a week in advance. I don't know. Anyhow, so as you can see, I was just doing a combination of coasting, kind of taking it easy, not going too crazy here, not really having trouble. I didn't really get in too much trouble with overheating. I'm just going to kind of come to a stop here because my timer's running out. And that's the end of race 1. All right, let's head over to Austria and I can finally prove something I've talked about a lot. I've proved it in the past, but this is another wonderful opportunity. Drafting stage. Let's look at this. Red Bull Ring is 4,318 meters long. That's the full-length circuit. Look how much drafting I'm supposed to get in. That should be impossible. 5,487 meters. It's just, there's no way. So why is this working? Okay, I've said it before. Here we go, guys. Roman cubits. That's the unit of measure being used. I don't know how it happened. That's what it is. For every meter you travel, you're being credited with 2.25 meters. So the unit of measurement is 17.48 inches, 44.444 centimeters. No one knows why it happened. It's a glitch. It's been in the game all along, and they can't fix it because that would ruin all flashback events. It's a permanent feature, guys. So look at this. I'm not even hooked up the whole time. And look how fast that drafting's going in. Now, drafting and tailgating are two very different things. You have to have your speed turning yellow to actually be logging time. So you have to be right behind the car in front of you and within a certain distance. Do not, look at that, see Magnus wagging back and forth? I got too close. If you tap him, he'll wag back and forth. If you're too close, he'll wag back and forth. For more information about tailgating versus drafting, check out the video that appeared up in the top right-hand corner there. So there we go. No problem getting that in for me. And yeah, that's it. It's a pretty easy one for me, first try. I tell you what, maybe I'm rubbing off on the developers a little bit. Like, really? Another event where we have to run Magnus off the road. Again, guys, it's a game. And this is just the kind of fun you can have in a game. I love this. So I got to make sure I drop these guys a note saying that this is great. These are creative stages. There's like smashing. I've got to heat up my tires again, so you know what I'm going to be doing. Because you get a lot more heat in those tires when you're skidding, when you're drifting around. Whoa, I'm getting in trouble here. You don't want to go off track. That's going to make it harder to build up heat. So watch the rate at the tires building, okay? Watch that, and watch what happens as I throw it sideways. I'm going to do a violent thing here. Smash, big bounce off the wall. But look at this. As long as I stay on track, oh, way off track. That's going to hurt it. See, it goes down a bit. Watch it building slowly. Now watch it build a lot faster when I'm doing, oh, way off track again. Like I said, this is an honest representation of my experience. I obviously didn't test this car at Hockenheimring. This is it. This is my first run at Hockenheimring in this car. Making mistakes, baby. Let's not go off track. But you can see what I mean. The heat builds faster when I'm drifting it. So I want to build up this heat quickly, and then I'm going to go retake the lead here. You know what? I'm going to get creative with it. So let's do a big drift, because a whole bunch of this, that's not off track. You can do that during a time trial, what I just did. Okay, I'm going to drift corner one and smash into this dude. Unless this is a dudette. Oh, that ain't no dudette, that's Chip. Sorry, Chip. Well, oh well. Gotta take you out. You're in the way. Gotta win the race. I want to win the race. Okay, 77%. Let's try to do a nice drift. And an embarrassing drift going off track. And I gave up more than I gained. Lovely. Okay. Well, how about we just violently take it into the wall? Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Nasty. Whoa, that was brutal. But look at that. You know what? I just love it. This is a game. And if you want to drive it like you own a $3 million car, that's cool. I fully respect that. Don't touch anybody. That's great. I totally respect that. But a lot of people, we want kind of that mixture of real racing and arcade experience. This to me is kind of cool. There's plenty of games out there that are all about super strict racing. So why do we need to make every single game about super strict racing? Okay? Nah. And to be frank, if you're into NASCAR and there's some things where you are kind of hitting people once in a while. But I mean, you're hurting your car. Enough about that. I'm loving it. This is kind of a cool event. I'm having some fun. There we go. Not difficult. What do we have next? Oh, this is interesting. Now, I'm really hoping they don't do this as a last race. I want to win the last race. I've criticized them about this before. I don't mind these finish in second place races, like especially creative ones like this. This took me a while, guys. So what I'm going to decide to do, I'm going to shove Norm. I'm going to shove Norm past first and second place. I'm just going to see if this is going to work. Because I tried to race ahead of Norm, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to give Norm a big shove, give him a big boost. I created a bit of a chaos there. Then I'm going to stack up the field, stack him up. Where's Norm? There goes Norm. And Magnus is right on his bumper. So I got to go defend Norm. Got to go take out Magnus. So I overdrove that a little bit, but I'm going to get a nice big speed run. And hopefully, we'll see how this goes. I got to be careful. There, little tap into Magnus, get him loose. Take him out. Pit maneuver. Perfect. Look behind me. What do we got? Oh, he's coming up fast. Okay, Ahmed. This isn't going to work. My buddy Norm. Sorry, Norm. I was giving you a rough time before. Please, guys. Lots of guys out there are fabulous drivers, and they're a lot older than me. So I was making a joke about Norm being too old to drive. Please don't take that the wrong way. But some guys like Dick Van Dyke was just in the news, 98 years old. And he's been having a few problems. 98, that's getting up there. I hope I'm going to be a good driver at 98, but Dick Van Dyke's looking kind of rough. Famous actor in the United States. Over in Canada, we saw a lot of him. I don't know about the rest of the world, but anyway. This is fun. I like this. No problem shoving Norm into the lead. Good job, Norm. You're awesome. You're a legend. Okay, let's see what the last race is. Oh, I like this. Okay. I am going to set up an opportunity to do donuts. I like doing victory donuts. So I've got to get a big lead on Norm so I can fit in some donuts before the end of this event. Oh, it's only 2 minutes long, so you've got 2 minutes to get a huge lead. But I like doing my victory donuts. So I want to say kudos to the developers. This was a really good event. It wasn't just a super easy, required PR, boring event. You guys got creative. Kudos to you there. And I like this, and I like that I get to win the last race. You know what, guys? Don't, drop them a line. Say something to the developers, even if you file a ticket and say, hey, this was a great event. I'd like to see more of this. Sometimes what happens is all people get is complaints and not enough compliments, not enough saying, hey, actually, that was great. Let's have more of that. Because if you like this, like let's just throw out some numbers. Let's say that 10,000 people love this event and 50 people hate it. So 50 people put in tickets saying, I hate this, it was too difficult. And they go, oh, we better not do that again. But actually, the vast majority loved it. It'd be way more than 10,000, hundreds of thousands of people. So, don't feel bad about dropping them a line and saying, hey, good event, if you liked it. If you don't like it, let me know. Whether you like it or not, let me know what you think. If you like it, tell me about it. If you don't like it, tell me about it. What do you like? What do you not like? I know they used to have people reading comments. And as I'm part of the creator network, I'm sure there's people who follow my comments. Hey, we're getting close to the end here, right? Let's see. I got a big lead. I was driving really aggressive. This is one of my favorite tracks. I drive it a lot. So let's set up some victory donuts. Let's see how close this gets. Let's see if I can, if Norm ends up taking me out in the middle of my victory donuts. This is going to be dicey. All right. And I can't go off track, right? So this is going to be, I got to be careful. Whoa, that's close to off track. Hey, you got one donut in. Whoa, there's Norm. Oh, that was close. Well, please please subscribe. Let me know what this was like for you. Drop the developers a line and join me again. Bye-bye now.